So the key differences between 2010 and 2011 MWC, LTE is real, apps mean serious business, and people are spending a ton of money on backhaul.
So Mobile World Congress this year we think is activity is significantly up. Everyone seems a lot more bullish than last year. We're seeing that reflected in our sales figures actually so far this year and also in the second half of 2010. There's a real buzz about everyone moving to LTE and also the need to do a lot more in the in-building space.
Certainly what we're seeing is the growth of data primarily driven by a lot of applications and the revolution of data communications is creating an ecosystem with a lot of companies like us needing to participate in it. Data has become important, performance has become very important, and that is making our business very, very busy. We've had our busiest year last year, and this year is going crazier.
It's been a year of a lot of explosion in the demands from the consumers for data services of all sorts, whether it's through smartphones, iPads, other tablets. And yes, we are working with operators to help address that problem in a number of areas.
I don't want to say necessarily night and day between Mobile World Congress last year and this year, but this has been a substantial difference. I mean, in the uptake, in the amount of meetings and requests for services that we're getting from the operators. In the past, it was all about trying to focus on cost controls and seeing how they could reduce expenditures. This year, it's all about how can we increase revenue streams? How can we focus on making additional investments to increase our margins on roaming, increase the overall throughput of the services that we're providing for our client base. It's been very, very positive.
We've have a bigger stand this year. We brought our showcase, innovation showcase, and we've had a whole series of C-level meetings around the world. It certainly looks like the industry is really starting to grow again with the mobile broadband. So very interesting, exciting times.
Well, I think reality's dawning. I think the whole industry now realizes that the current business model for mobile communications has got a finite life to it. People are very anxious to know what comes next. They've got to start investing for that now in order to make sure it happens when they want it to happen. But I think it's the reality that's driving the investment, it's driving the interest, it's driving the people here, and it's an exciting time.
Last year, the industry was still in almost shock after a very severe recession. This year, you can see the hope and the belief is coming up again. You see people who didn't attend last year are coming back to the show this year. That means the confidence, the market opportunity is increasing. Last year, not many new devices were announced. This year, new partnerships like the Nokia, Microsoft, new technology is coming out, so I think that must be 2 or 3-fold the number of new launches this year compared to last year. And you see that on the crowds walking around here. They are like ants around sugar or whatever they are chasing. There are a lot of those around this year.
2011 we are very successful here, but we have been also very successful the last year. Our company is growing very sustainable and step by step, and we made the first steps last year and now we are doing the next steps here. We could win Vodafone Global, of course, as we had a very good presentation last year here, and this year we meet the partners all over Europe, and also T-Mobile International is our partner, and it's also necessary to host and to supply the current partners and to win new partners. But it's for us, 3GSMA is always successful. It's always the big stage to present Emporia to the world.